everybody, welcome back to the Workbench. I'm here with Anonymous Sandwich, aka Clara, aka Render Artist, aka Weapons Net. Am I missing something?
Let's keep it at that.
All right, very cool. So hello everybody, welcome back to the Workbench. We are doing vehicle, I guess it's a showcase, spotlight, talk with the builder, ask questions, show off things every couple weeks. I don't have a set schedule. It's just kind of like if I can do it every 2 weeks, I'll try. But today we have Clara, and we're moving around here. We can actually move around. This is not the Queen Mary, so we may be able to get through this within, a day this time.
Within, hopefully.
Within a day, yeah. So Clara, you built a lot of stuff. Tell me about your workshop. What will we find if we go to your workshop? What's your thing?
Oh boy. Let's see, over my history, I've gone over quite a few things. If you look more recently, you'll find by far lots of microcontroller and weapons related things. This is my most recent project, but before that, I developed a hardpoint standard for aircraft called EHCS, which is pretty widely used. I create weapons in weapons packs. I've made pretty HUD that's pretty popular, and if you go further back, then I have some older helicopter related builds that I don't really do anymore. But
you're done with the helicopters?
I mean, I have not worked on. I had a helicopter that I had pretty close to getting done. The Lulu is great, but it's not the kind of thing that I put as much time into anymore.
Okay, are you still in builder groups, or are you by yourself now?
No, I'm still in build groups.
How many build groups are you in?
I spend 99% of my time doing new key stuff, but technically I'm still part of some other groups. So SRS technically, ASTR for what it's worth. I'm technically part of NNTC now, but like I said, most of my time is spent on new key.
What is that last one you said?
NNTC. It's another weapons group.
Oh, really? Okay.
I just help out with a few little things here.
I don't know if I know that one. All right, so we are going to be looking at the vehicle that everybody kind of voted on one to see, which is, you say the name.
The M284 TARS, Mobile Rocket Artillery, whatever name I gave it.
Does TARS stand for something like theoretically
Tactical Artillery Rocket System?
I was so close. So close.
Yeah, I think totally awesome works as well.
Okay, so did I do a top 5 with this thing?
You did.
And what was my top 5, vehicle you're an idiot rating on this one?
Oh boy. I don't know if you gave it a rating.
No, me. What would you rate me as using your vehicle?
Oh boy. Okay. Of all of the ones, let's give from my memory, I'm gonna give you, sorry to say, a 3.
A 3 out of 4, right?
Well, sure. Why not?
Yeah, okay. It's not bad. Okay. Much better than I thought.
You missed quite a few features, but I think if I remember, you did get it to fire.
I did get it to fire.
All right.
Yeah. All right, so we are in a tactical situation. What do we do? There's a boat out yonder somewhere.
Well, let's just say we're on our way through the forests of Sawyer or something, and we get an order that we want to eliminate some boats of totally not recreational nature out in the ocean.
And you built this whole thing yourself, right? Is this all you?
So this is a story. So I was one of the builders on this, particularly at the end, which is why I was the one who uploaded it. But this is originally an old project that was being worked on by Sebastia's, Poles, and a little bit by Ono Loku, based on the real life HIMARS, though it kind of ended up getting abandoned for a while. And so I came in a few months ago and decided I was going to pick up the project and redid all the missiles and Lua stuff, and from there it finally got released.
And did you have to make any tweaks after the space DLC drop, or did it still work?
Yes, plenty of tweaks, although I think we could probably go for those later. I mean, the missiles, these missiles, which you'll see, not too much. The other missiles.
Oh, can you tell me about that? I see a lot of people posting, you broke my missiles, what did they break in the missiles?
Okay, so let's go over a series of issues, which most of them have been resolved. But initially, boosters would, and for the first, I think it was 17 hours after the update,
Mm-hmm.
um, boosters would not fire if they had, if they were XML stretched at all, or the fuel was less than 100%. And then negative fuel boosters, commonly referred to as just infinite boosters, the physics on them were completely broken. Um, you can check those things later. You'll find them funny. Then they fixed most of those things, but then the issue that they had until yesterday was any boosters that were under 100% fuel would not fire. As of now, boosters, to my knowledge, do not have any continuing issues on them.
So it was
that's
mainly
the booster
boosters?
side. Boosters was the thing that most people were talking about, but with some of the aerodynamic changes and sub-body changes, missiles were a bit wonky. So if you had an air-to-air missile that was finely tuned before, you'll find it's not working as good, or you'll need to completely retune it. So,
Okay.
but for the most part now, missiles are doing good.
Okay, cool. So let's say hi to the stream. They are here. We've got CG8379 Gaming saying he's first. Junior saying hi. I am Phoenix saying afternoon. I am Phoenix saying nice looking truck. Did the devs fix the issue with the wheels? Thought I heard someone on it with previous busted updates. Wheels? Clara?
Oh, Seb, I know you're watching, so DM me immediately. I know there is some thing with the wheel glitch being messed up, although I'm not sure. That's not something that I focus on. So
Okay. Oh, Variante did a little happy dance wave person. And Sebastian says Clara smells. So
thanks, Seb. Seb also just messaged me to let both of us know that the wheel glitch that people were saying they were having issues with should be working now.
okay. I didn't realize Sebastian lived in California as well. So
No, definitely not.
and we've got Blue Aerospace with eyes looking at the cool video, which is this one. So yeah, I've got this display on. So
Yeah.
how do we find a target if we're just like in a battle?
If you're in a battle, well, obviously in a situation like we are now, we have a map where we can set coordinates. But say if you were in a position where you were giving targets from someone else, you could use a date tag system, which we might use later. But
Okay, and what does that mean?
there's a lot. So you can have another vehicle.
Oh,
with
that
like the
thing.
laser.
Yeah. I saw
Yeah.
that thing. Yeah.
You see JTAC data at the top. So right now we're not getting anything, but we had like a tank somewhere pointing a laser at a building.
I
you
feel
wanted to
like
blow
that
up.
is something that needs a tutorial, like with people to do it together. I think, because
Maybe, I mean,
there's like
it's not. Go ahead.
oh well, there's that like I think it's I want to say Cool Cats or it's the other one that built like this whole system with like I can have 250 of these out and you can track your
That's Cool Cat's new NN Link system,
Yeah.
which is like an IFF.
like I don't know how to review that thing. It's like, oh, I turned it on. Okay, but I mean to
Well,
actually use it.
it's basically like when I made like my EHCS system, which I know you looked at, like that is very much something where you can't really look at it unless it's on a vehicle because it's very much a subsystem.
Yeah, but I really
So-
want to like see it in battle, you know, like how people use it. And I don't think there's any
yeah.
battles that actually use it, right? People make cool stuff, but do they battle?
I know not that many vehicles are using the system yet, though I don't know about how many new vehicles in progress are working on it.
So
I mean, you could
I-
go ahead.
I would just jump around. My brain jumps around. So you can finish if you want to. I was just going to ask another question, but go ahead, finish up. Or did I mess you up now?
You could know. I was like, you could probably ask Cool Cat about that because that's Cool Cat's system. I did not have any part in developing that in any sort of way.
So I was going to ask, I might get the letters wrong. Is it EHCS?
Yep.
Okay, is there another system like that that you're going to be making that like everybody should be putting this on their vehicle because then everybody can use it like a friend or foe identification system or something? Or
Oh, well, new systems. Right now, as far as other standards go, I don't have anything directly in the pipeline. I mean, technically, EHCS is kind of like the cumulative of like what I want for air-based weaponry.
yeah, I mean,
So I don't.
I like promote it because it's cool. Like after I get into a jet that somebody else built that's not yours or whatever, and they have it, I'm like, oh, I know what this is. It's like the Jurassic Park thing. I know what this is. This is Linux or whatever.
Well, that
She
was
says,
kind of the whole
Unix.
point that I wanted behind it, because there was so much of the issue where if you loaded up, it annoyed me endlessly that if I wanted to load up different radar air-to-air missiles, like a long-range one and a short-range one,
Yeah.
I couldn't effectively do that and easily have them select. So I wanted to create the system where you can give each weapon its own identifier. I made it so that you can actually give it a name and all these things, and then you can have all these jets work with all of these weapons without any issues seamlessly. So like right now, it's got to the point where for the EHCS like Steam collection, I actually had to start adding like requirements for like, you know, have these many subs and you need to fully list it to be on the collection, because there was just so many things that were using it. Like most weapons that I find are using EHCS. Even if they don't even list it on the workshop page, I find that so many of them are. So it's
So
that
you actually
I think
did
it's been
something really right, didn't you?
it's gone very well. I'm super thrilled about that. I think the only thing now is that if I want to make upgrades to it, that is a big issue, because you always have to worry about backwards compatibility. So if I want to update or add a new system for a weapon, then I need to somehow have it that it will still work with older versions of EHCS and with newer versions. So, but I think right now, like, it's great.
Just
There's
don't
only a few
talk
things.
about BGM6 to her.
No, that's it's Seb's old radar 1x1 missile, which is being replaced, whether Seb likes it or not, with the newer version. And so Seb's getting upset.
Oh, okay. Does Seb release anything anymore? I don't know if I've seen anything.
Yes, Seb releases stuff
Oh, okay.
a lot.
Just checking. I mean, I'm just every time I look at the top 5, it's FJ Warner and E Train.
I think a lot of that is they post in waves, but no, Seb is always. I mean,
they're posting boats, cargo ships, but I'm just saying those are the people I see all the time now. FJ Warner, boy, that guy's busy. Okay, so yeah, we're in a battle situation. Can we use like radar to find the boats or something?
Well, as of right now, this would just be a launch vehicle. So what we can do right now is just input coordinates for where we want our targets to go.
Okay, so there's no radar system that can find it right now.
Not on the vehicle. That's why I'm saying you could use a JTAC system where you could have another vehicle.
Oh, so see, when I did the top 5, I was like, radar must work, and I was like trying to use radar.
Yeah, so you'll see what the radar does in a minute. That's actually the radar on the missile.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
hey,
if
it's
you want
someone.
to go,
So what is his name? Someone random. Ewan.
Ewan's
Ewan.
watching.
Ewan. God, I mess up his name every time. Yeah. Okay.
Ewan, make sure Seb knows that the VGM 19 is better. I think it's the 19.
19. Okay. Is it up on the workshop yet? No, right?
No, it's still working on making some updates to the weapons pack. Before that updates go out, there'll be a bunch of new weapons in there.
Okay. All right. So what do I do? Walk me through this.
So you're going to open up your map.
Open up my map.
And you're going to go ahead and set a coordinate on one of your boats.
Okay. We're going to see how accurate this thing is. I'm going to put it right on the middle boat. Wait.
All right.
Oh, it's so weird. This is weird. The new update, it counts every sub body as a vehicle. So if you have sub parts, you see a bunch of dots.
It's actually only detachable sub bodies.
Only detachable sub bodies. Okay.
Yeah. That's actually how they got around where they were mentioning before, where if they want like a missile, when it hits something, it blows up and the missile gets despawned. Yeah. That's how they got around, is that every single detachable sub body is now its own vehicle.
Ah, okay. Hey, Verdix, how you doing? Welcome. Okay, so I have my waypoint. What do I do?
You're going to go ahead and on target GPS on the top right, you're just going to input that.
Okay. Alrighty. We have that set.
All right. And for this one, we'll probably say you want to use radar. So on your bottom left, you'll see a switch called terminal guidance.
Why doesn't it just say use radar? Huh?
Because if you use a laser missile, then it would be a laser guidance.
Oh, okay. Good answer.
Yeah. So as you can see, it still says on the bottom radar off. So you're going to press 3, which is going to update your current targeting information.
Okay. Update is on the keyboard. Okay. Number 3. And radar's
on. So now you see radar on. So if you want, you can go actually just move on the map to see where this target is just by tapping around.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay, so what did this just do? Is it actually using the radar to find it, or is it just showing me my waypoint that I set?
It's showing you your waypoint, but what the radar is saying is that when the missile goes down, if it sees a target on radar, it's going to go for it.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can turn that off for like pinpoint strikes on buildings or something like that.
Okay, so if there's 3 targets out there, is it going to ignore the other 2 targets?
If it's outside of the field of view, which I think it should be.
Oh, because it has a narrow field of view?
I mean, it's not that narrow, but the vehicles should be pretty far apart. I'm gonna go over and look. Yeah, they should. Should. Regardless, they're all the same, so it should go to the one at the center of the field of view.
Hello, Heisenberg. Welcome to the live stream. We're here with Clara today. If you have questions, guys, go ahead and line them up in your brain, and we'll take questions after we're done testing the vehicle. And if Clara wants to show any other vehicles, we'll be looking at those too, and then you may have more questions. So stay tuned while we test this marvelous weapon of destruction, which is not a very nice thing to say. Okay.
So actually go ahead and press C right there on the map. I'm just going to center us back onto the vehicle.
Okay.
And so let's go ahead and just see this work first. So you can press space to fire.
Okay.
Or actually, never mind, you got to arm it. I forgot about that. So you see master arm.
Master arm.
Now if you get a third person.
Why is that thing vibrating now on the screen?
Because the turret's moving.
Oh, is it? Like, because it's like barely waving in the ocean or something? That's silly.
So you can see... Oh, yeah, no, that's just a physics sensor thing. So,
okay.
Now you can see that we are aimed. And so now if you press space...
Oh, look, it moved the outside thing and opened up the doors. I missed the whole thing.
Yeah.
Can I close it
You
again?
can press master arm. You can do it if you want to. Master arm.
Oh, master arm again. Okay. Okay, let's watch how this works. Doors close, comes down. Very smooth. How hard is that to do? Is it a pain in the butt to get that to...
Oh, no, it's just a little bit of capacitors to make sure.
Okay.
Times it right.
I didn't know people use those still. There it goes.
They're useful, and they're very simple.
And there it goes. Wow, that is nice. I just like the way it moves. All right, so it's pointed that direction, and that is the correct direction. Look at that. There's a waypoint. Wow, I kept looking to the left. I was thinking that the target was to the left. Yeah. Oh no,
so there's 2 things you can do. Right. You can press space and watch on the map and watch the missile actually go, or you can go in third person and go watch it blow it up.
Okay. So right now if I hit space, it's gonna launch, right?
It's gonna fire.
Okay. You guys ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and then I'm gonna try to I didn't actually fire. I'm gonna go over there and try to see it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. How fast is this thing, by the way?
Mach 1.1 last I checked.
Okay, let's see if I can click fast enough. And space. Oh! I didn't watch it launch.
Ah, the server's lagging a bit.
Okay. Where'd it go?
It's in the air. You can change it the night. You'll be able to see it easier.
Nighttime.
All right, the missile's heading out. It's over the ocean.
Hey, where am I looking? I don't know where to look.
It's go to the boats then, because then you're gonna miss it.
I'm at the boats.
All right, look up in the sky, back towards I think it was Harrison.
I don't know which way's Harrison. I'm so confused. Oh, wait, what's that? That's a cloud. Oh, I missed it totally, completely. Do we have
no, it's still in there.
No,
still in there.
It just hit.
Oh, it did? Yeah. Okay, multiplayer moment.
Yeah. Did it? Do we have more missiles?
Oh, you got 6 missiles in there, so.
Oh, okay. Do any of them have seats?
Have what?
Seats?
What do you mean seats?
Like I can sit
no,
on it?
they don't have, no, they don't have seats.
Oh, that's a bummer. Hey, Maddie, how you doing? If you weren't going to watch it launch, why not just ask Clara to launch it? Shut up, Frantic.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. I can do
Shut the hell
okay.
up. Nobody asked you to come in here and insult me. This guy. Smarty pants.
I'll be in
so
the seat.
Smart. That's what he says in his little British accent. I'm so smart. I know how he talks.
All right, I'm going to fire towards the middle one.
Hold on. I'm still here next to you.
Oh, okay, you're invisible. Oh, there you are.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Wait, no, I'm right here. Should I watch it launch? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm saying if you want to watch it, I'll fire it.
Okay.
All right, let's fire in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, there it goes. Oh, and I can see it on the map. Okay, which one did you fire at?
I fired at the middle.
Oh, again? Crap.
Yeah. I mean,
All right.
if it's still there, I can update it actually, which is a cool thing. Oh,
Oh, it's underwater.
you know what? It will still hit. So I hope you enjoy your last few moments if you're on the boat.
I'm bouncing around, trying to get on the boat here so I can stop bouncing in the water. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. So am I looking the right way? Which way am I looking?
I'm gonna check the
Is it coming?
map.
I should look. Oh yeah, it's coming. I think this way. Or not.
They actually made.
Oh, there it
boosters
is.
hard to see.
So it's going really high above me, and now I think it's coming towards my face. And it did. It hit it. Even underwater. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it hit dead center on it.
Frantic says, hello, Blue. Hello, Eisenberg. And Blue says, Endo out there making friends. Or here making friends. Of course. Frantic loves me. He can't get enough of the skull. Oh, that sounds nasty. Okay, never mind. I didn't say that.
So I actually want to show you
Yes.
my favorite part of this, which is the
Okay.
fact that the missiles, I can actually give each missile its own independent targeting information.
Okay, what does that mean?
So instead of having all the missiles, just when you fire, go to whatever's in the keypad, you can pre-program a set of targets to give it.
You can pre-program a set of targets. So each missile will have different targets, is what you're saying?
Yeah, each missile will have different targets.
Before you even launch them?
Before you even launch them. So then you can just go fire, 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 and they'll each already be pre-programmed.
Okay, how do we do that? That sounds cool. How do I do the other two
So
boats?
go ahead and press one up, go up to
Do
the
I need to
next
get the
missile.
target information for the other boats first?
Yeah, actually I can input that for you.
Okay.
So go ahead and press 1 to go up to position 3.
Position 3.
All right. So
what does that
there
do?
you
What
can
does that
see.
do? What did I do?
That's just selecting now the third missile, because one of the other things you can do is
position.
update missiles on targets mid-flight. And so you'll be able to see their position mid-flight on the map.
And how do we know
But
how many missiles we have left? Where's that data at?
Okay, info.
Oh, info.
Ammo, 4 of 6.
Where's that at? Oh, there it is. 4, 6. Okay.
Yep. So
Oh,
that's how
okay.
you know.
Nice.
And if you go to previous missiles, you'll see no signal because it's lost the signal from the missile. But you can still see where it went, actually. Although I'm kind of just circling around. So let's go ahead and do this first.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and input a coordinate. Now you can press 3 to update.
Okay. Update.
And let's actually turn off radar. So turn off radar on it and then update again.
Wait, how do we turn the radar off? The tactical guidance?
Terminal guidance, terminal guidance.
Terminal guidance. Uh-huh.
And then update with 3.
Okay.
And then we can go up to the next missile.
Okay, how did you select the next missile? By position?
You can use 1 and 2 on
Okay.
your keyboard.
Oh, position 4. Oh, got it. Okay, getting it.
So I'm going to input another waypoint, and you can update this one.
Okay.
So you'll press 3 to update.
Ready?
And then I'll give you another one. And so this way we're going to target at 3 separate points on the boat. So now you can press 3 again.
Okay. There we go.
All right.
And so,
let's go
is there
back.
like a super screen that shows all your targeting information, like which missiles are going?
Not on one like this, but if we go past, so here, 1 second, I'm going to come over here.
Uh-huh.
You can see now it says no signal,
Uh-huh.
but we can see the actual trajectory of the missile as it went.
Oh, it saves that.
Yeah.
For every
So
missile,
if you-
it saves that?
For every missile. So we can go back to missile 1 as well, and we'll have it here. Once again, a cutoff here. Not sure why. It might be a new thing with the update. Could just be a multiplayer thing. We want 3. There we go. And so I'll show you on the missile we don't fire that you can update things mid-flight. But first, I went ahead and targeted the right boat. So either you can fire or I could fire and you can watch, as it's going to hit 3 separate points on the boat.
I'll go outside. So is it going to fire one after another or all at the same time?
It'll fire one after another. So it'll just be missile 3, missile 4, and then missile 5. And then you'll see on the easternmost boat, it's going to hit 3 different points. So I'm going to go ahead and fire in 3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3. Now, are you hitting
All
spacebar
right.
or is it doing it by itself?
I'm hitting spacebar for each of them. So I'm firing missile, going up to the next one, firing again, going up to the next one,
Okay.
firing again.
So there's no auto mode for that part.
No.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so which boat is hitting, right or left?
The one you're on right now.
Oh, that's not good. But
Well, I mean, I hope you have player damage off, or else it might be
do
problematic.
I? No, if I do. No, I don't. This might be fun.
All right.
Let's see how good your missiles are. Can it kill me on a boat?
Well, let's see. It's a small warhead moment.
I'm about to attack your base. Oh, look at those missiles with the black stars in the background. Oh! Oh! Yeah, that one hit. Oh, that one hit. And the other one hit the other one, right? Or the middle one.
Oop, no, I think it's slightly loose. I think the position was slightly off.
Oh,
But
wow, it flipped the boat over. That's amazing.
yeah,
But I didn't die, but I almost died. Just saying.
almost.
Yeah.
Warheads are just like that.
Okay, cool. So are there any questions in the chat about this vehicle that you'd like to ask? If not, we will move on to see what else Clara has in store for us. Unless there's something else about this that I don't know.
Oh, I do want to show you one thing that I spent a lot of time on, which is the ability to see the missile in flight, update the missile.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll shut up and let you do it. Go ahead. What are we doing?
If you want to come over here, just stay right there because I will update it. I'm going to fire a missile super far away just for the sake of demonstration.
Okay.
And so you can see that the target moved, and I am literally just going to fire it. And what you should see on the map is where the missile is going. And I'm going to wait a minute, and then I'm going to have the missile go somewhere else. And you know where I'm going to have it finish off?
On us?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so it is actually on a way to a target. And you're going to update the waypoint, and then it's going to be like, nope, not going that way. Let me turn around.
Yeah, so I'm going to have it go somewhere else real quick, just so you can see. So I'm going to update it, and update it. Oh, no.
Oh, look.
Is it moving for you, or is multiplayer?
It's making a U-turn.
turn.
It is turning.
Okay, multiplayer is messed up for me, so it's not showing.
Okay, now it looks like it's going north.
It's just going kind of generally east. But if I now it's going for me. If I, let's see, change the waypoint and let's turn on terminal guidance to have it come back towards us. And let's press 3 again. Now you'll see that the radar's on, and it's going to be coming towards us in whatever the ETA is.
I'm almost dead, so I don't think I'm going to live through this one.
Probably not.
Okay, let's just step outside here.
This vehicle is also reloadable, so maybe we can show off that.
Okay, I think it... Wait. Oh, you fired that way. Yes. Is this truck in the last position you fired?
In the last position I fired? What do you mean?
The back end. I'm trying to figure out where you shot it off to.
Oh no,
never mind. I found it. I found it. It's above us. It's turning downwards. It is coming straight down. Ooh. That looked like it hurt. Are you alive?
No, I just walked away.
Oh. But it destroyed your vehicle. Don't you feel bad?
You know, you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet or whatever.
Frantix is amazing. Frantix, she said that you and I use this, and we didn't do too well using it.
No, it's a complicated system. I found it funny because Frantic, you couldn't figure out how to get the radar to work, and so when it suddenly did working, you were extremely confused.
I am Phoenix says that thing is as precise as like a laser. So what exactly is it using to target, pinpoint, and hit its target? What is that?
It's just the GPS guidance that I programmed in. So
okay, but then radar takes over, right? Once it gets to the position, or no?
If you have it enabled, so in this case I had radar enabled, so it just like any other missile will just come on down and target the radar target.
Frantic says things confuse me all the time. Sebastian says,
Seb,
I beg use the CBM-40.
All right, Seb. So the CBM-40 was the other missile that you could use on this launcher. Oh, you might also want to despawn the boats.
Yeah, just kill the boats. Bye-bye, boats. All right.
Unfortunately, the update changed a few things that broke the CBM-40. So it was originally a cluster missile with 12 submunitions, and it was super cool. But with the update of how sub-bodies work, that means I needed to add 13 keep actives to the missile, which is a lot. So the missile is kind of wonky now. It's not as good, but I do have a somewhat kind of working version of it that I can show off. So
and
this might be better.
What are you saying the difference between the missiles are right now? What is it doing different or better or worse or whatever?
The one that we just used or the initial version?
Yeah, the initial version.
So it has less sub bodies or sub munitions than before. So originally it was 12 sub munitions, now it's 8. And then plus the release pattern for them is a bit messy.
And the reason you did that is because it was lagging, or what was it doing?
No, because so the new update, you need to add keep actives for all of your detachable sub bodies in order for them to work.
And do they still be? Are they still destroyed when they hit something?
Yes, they are.
Oh, even if so you can have sub bodies or the keep alive and it will still destroy itself.
It just means that once it gets outside the typical render distance, it's not going to permanently disappear.
Okay.
So for these, I think they're fun to show off against buildings. So I think we can go and hit like Holt Town, for example. So I'm just going to target the main building in Holt Town.
Holt Town is top right, I think. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm going to jam over there.
All right. I'm going to set this up real quick.
Oops. I'm going to go underneath the ground.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, no.
What?
Physics may be wonky, and the vehicle may have just spontaneously imploded. I don't know why.
It's a feature.
It's a feature. I'm going to respawn that in. Sorry about that.
No worries.
As I said, these are totally janky tests right now.
Why can't I sit on the bench? That seems like it should be a feature. Just saying.
It's the feature that everyone wanted, but no one really knew.
Like nobody wanted space. They want to sit on benches. Right? Instead, it looks like I'm pooping on the bench. Oh, well. Okay.
All right. So I'm going to fire at the main building of Hull Town, and then let's fire at, I don't know, one of the other houses.
Okay. Heisenberg is saying, when would be the next air show, Endo? The air show was not mine. I was just invited to film it. So we would have to go to the air show Discord, which I think is listed on that video for the air show, and see what they're planning to do. But I haven't heard anything, at least sent to me yet.
I'm going to fire the missiles.
Okay. And this is going to be a cluster. Does it like release above the target, or what does it do?
It will release above the target. So I would recommend going a bit further back than you are now.
Oh, okay. You can see me?
I'm just no clipping over here. So I'm just no clipping from a distance.
Oh, look, I see it.
The missiles. Yep, the missiles. I made these much faster than they were before.
Look at those beautiful black stars. Oh, wait. Is there 2?
There's 2. So that's what they do.
Okay. Wow.
They basically will drop, in this case, 9 warheads on the target.
And they're all gone. They didn't show up on the ground.
That's the good thing about the new update.
Yeah, that is nice. There's parts there. There's like, remember the missiles would get stuck on the side of planes and just keep like sticking on.
Doesn't happen anymore. You have a little bomb that you drop, it's going to disappear as soon as it explodes. It's great.
That's nice. Oh, that was worth the $9.99 right there. Okay. Oh wait, you got that for free. It wasn't even a $9.90 update. Oh my, forget it.
Yeah, no, that's just one of the major updates. The only $9.99 part is the
oh wait, look, it has the vehicle parts on the map. That's weird. Is there a vehicle part there?
Is there still? Oh, those may be our sub bodies that didn't explode.
I don't see anything.
It's probably underneath the map. Who knows? I don't see anything.
Let me go back over here. It's moving. Do you see it moving? Do you see it moving?
I see it moving, but I think it's just. I think it is just sub bodies that are all messed up, or who knows? Maybe I had an invisible block. That's probably what it is. I had an invisible block somewhere that I forgot to get rid of.
What invisible blocks for? XML?
Oh no, just it could have been whatever, but it'll consider it a separate vehicle, so you'll just have an invisible block forever roaming the world.
Oh, okay. All right. So questions. Does anybody have questions for the M284s? Anybody? Something that you want to know about it? How it was built? How it's thought out? What it does? Anything?
Any other questions?
Yeah, Clara's here live for your amusement? No, that sounds mean. For your educational. Yeah, that's it. Your education. There you go. That's it. Probably not, says Heisenberg. Okay.
In the meantime, you can watch the funny loading screen tips that were community.
I did
voted
see
on.
that. I saw that.
Yeah, I think there's currently about 100 of them that were voted on by the community.
Oh, really?
So
Wait, where's that button
yeah,
again?
so just in the new key server. So if you press system power on,
Gluten
you'll see
free.
them.
See your something. Anus? I don't know what
What?
that said. I don't know what that said. Couldn't read that one.
Okay,
Come on, TARS.
it's an interstellar reference.
Bread. Why bread? Done.
Someone voted on it.
Who was in Paris?
Seb wants to see it be
Bread.
reloaded. Okay, Seb, I'll reload it. I'll load in the BGM 24s.
What? Why? What?
The since it's a reloadable system, we didn't actually go on that, but you can reload the whole weapons.
Okay, and you're gonna reload with another vehicle? Is that the deal?
We're gonna reload it. Oh no, not even. You can just straight up on the ground. So
Wait, what?
I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. You'll see. You'll see.
Okay, all right. Another feature we didn't know about, folks. Well,
So if you
some
see in
people
the
did.
hangar,
Okay, in the hangar there is a rack. Some little
and
kind
so
of
I'm gonna
missiles.
go ahead.
Which ones are these? These aren't the cluster ones, right?
Nope, these are the normal ones. But first things first, I got to get rid of the ones we have in there right now. So I'm going to press reload. I'm hoping they didn't change ropes with the past update because that would break this, but... Oh no, I forgot to hook those up. Oh no! I messed up!
All right.
You didn't see anything? I'm going to fix it super quickly.
This side in. Oh, is this pointed the wrong way?
You can't actually spawn them backwards because of a bug in the game.
Oh, okay.
If you spawn them backwards, then the aerodynamics are all messed up, so the missiles won't turn down. It's so weird.
Okay.
So you should see these missiles will now be dragged out.
Okay. Oh, these are the big boys. Look at those. Wow, that
Ooh,
system
wow,
is cool.
ropes.
It actually looks like Stormworks works when you do it this way. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, you need to detach the ropes. They're invisible for me.
Really?
Yeah, I can't see them. You can go ahead and just drop the ropes on the ground because we'll use them in a second.
Okay. Oops, backspace. I always get mixed up what that is. Or do they fall through the ground sometimes, don't they?
Maybe, but there's extra ropes, so it's no worry.
Okay, there we go. We dropped them.
All right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and press reload to load this back in. And then
That is something you really don't see in Stormworks, right? I mean, people try, but it's so difficult to make reloading systems that work.
Oh yeah.
How hard was this to make?
It was probably the messiest thing was to get the actual visuals of it still look decent with the whole mechanism. Because I specifically did it with ropes because it allowed it to take up minimal amounts of space. Versus like, a full on like arm system that came down.
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna...
There was another vehicle that I tried. It was like a giant tank. It had like an interesting reload system too, where it like pulled something in from the back and slid it in. I don't remember what it was.
That might actually be Seb's ballistic missile system.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm gonna move this backwards.
Speaking of updates, I hear the cargo got updated in the patch notes. I wonder if that's going to be related to the big freight crates and the terminals. I don't know about that one.
All right, so I'm gonna press reload again. And it's gonna come on back out and we can go ahead and get some ropes.
They are over there. I see them. So I have one in my
There's
hand.
also ropes underneath the truck if you want, and go ahead and attach them.
How do I know where the rope connector is on the bottom?
They are on, so you see at the edge?
Wait, what? Oh, are they here? That's where they connect?
Yep.
Oh.
And then the
It tricked
last
me.
one is just here under the corner.
Look at it. You
So
can
it's right-
actually reload something in Stormworks. Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
So now if you wanna come over here?
Okay.
And so we literally just going to winch it up, and we're just gonna have to make sure it's aligned properly so you can see that it's a bit unbalanced.
Are you doing two separate ropes? Oh, you are. Okay.
Yep, and so you can see it's on the track now. Press reload, and it's going to get dragged on
Ching.
in. It's going to
Yep, there it
clip
goes.
in.
Chink. And boom, it's done. Wow, Seb really wanted you to reload for me, huh? Did he work on that part? Is that why, or what?
No, I did all of that.
Oh.
Seb did basically the truck itself.
Okay.
Seb was originally working on the TARS. So we can just go ahead and turn this back up, and let's go ahead and just fire at Holt Town, just as an example.
Okay.
So
You gonna fire all the missiles?
let's just fire them all for the sake of firing. All right, they're all fired. Master Arm, let's go ahead and scoot out of here. And so the missiles will keep going on their own. Also, one thing I'd like to add, because
Holt Town?
Holt Town.
Oh, okay.
Although they probably hit by, oh, they're almost there.
Wait, where are they going? Are they spinning around
Holt
circles?
No, they're currently going towards Holt Town.
On my map, they're kind of going, and maybe it's on their part or something. Oh no, they're hitting.
Oh,
That's weird. On the map, they're like circling around.
Yeah,
see
that's
that?
weird. That's very strange. Interesting. I did see the explosions at Holt Town, so I think it might just be a multiplayer thing.
Oh, look, a missile stuck in the ground.
Oh no!
Do you see this?
The game lied to me.
Do you see where I'm standing? Do you see this missile?
I
with
do.
its-
I see it, and the missile is completely damaged. So that's interesting. I see 2 of them, 3 of them. Interesting.
With their flames on still?
Yeah, if the flames are still on, then it means the missile still exists. So I don't know what went on there. Honestly, it's probably a multiplayer thing.
Oh, it's
it
down
doesn't
there.
look like.
It's alive. It's under the ground, stuck in the ground. This is so weird. It's a feature.
Stormworks moment. But yeah, one thing I did, since how I mentioned that you can update the positions on all the weapons, you can see where they are on the map. I had it that every single missile has its own randomly generated set of frequencies and passwords. So it's very, very, very difficult to actually jam these.
Oh, because people make jammers, huh?
And some people, they're not very widely used, but theoretically, these aren't getting jammed.
What are the jammer? How do the jammers work?
They basically check to see if they look on existing frequencies and check to see if anything is being output that isn't, 0 or false. And then it will just literally spam those frequencies with stuff.
Okay. Let's see. Not sure either. Very specific. I would like to move boxes around again. Okay, I don't really know what they do.
I think they're talking about some part of the major update.
Something about cargo boxes or something. Heisenberg says, I'm trying to make a Gru's car from Despicable Me. Oh, Gru. Got it. Okay. All right, Clara, what do you got in your... Where'd you go? Oh, there you
I'm
go.
hiding.
What do you got else in your workbench or something that you want to show off?
Let's go. Let's go and see. Okay, let's go ahead and find my saves. Stuff that isn't working, stuff that isn't working, stuff that isn't working. Bunch of updated missiles. Could always show those.
Well, you know what? Do you have an EHCS example that you can show off? Something without that on there?
I absolutely can. Let's go ahead and load up. Oh my god, what is it called? It's one of the jets that Karn made. The Norse, that's what it is. So I'm gonna go actually real quick and GBU 15. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some weapons.
Okay, Heisenberg, see you later. Thanks for joining.
So let's...
Talking about carrier missions.
GBU 15, 6-rack. We can use those. We can use... You know what? Okay, so...
What did it say in the patch note, Phoenix, about cargo? I don't remember reading anything about cargo. Clara, do you have like copies of copies like I do, or do you just have one copy of everything? Are you
I have so many saves of certain missiles.
Okay, just checking. Want to see if you were more
Like,
organized.
I mean, since I've started doing weapons, I'd say my saves folder has grown probably 400%.
I had to actually take my saves folder and like make an archive folder and like move them there because the system was taking so long to load up the interface because it's, you know, going through the whatever, the library or whatever. So now it loads up really fast because I wasn't able to work on anything. There's so many saves.
So let's post.
Phoenix says, you got any ICBMS in there?
In here, that's directly made as an ICBM. Technically, no. Seb is made an ICBM if you want to check that out. Although most of my missiles are all functionally infinite range, so it works either way.
And how are they infinite range?
They use infinite boosters. So if you have negative fuel in a booster, it will continue forever.
Okay. Now is that accurate to real life?
No.
So why do you do it? Why do you do it, Clara?
Because, or else, if you wanted to make certain long-range missiles, it would be very, very finicky, especially as the mass would change over time of the fuel being expended.
Oh, and that would mess up your logic.
So it's much easier to just create better missiles if they're using an infinite booster because the mass will stay the same, and they'll last. They won't die. And thankfully, with the new update, that means that they will just disappear when they are used up as well. So
okay, that makes sense.
All right, let's do Norse new update. So
oh, there we go. This is by Carnival, right?
This is one of Carnival's jets. I went ahead and replaced it with a bunch of new weapons. 3 of these aren't actually in the weapons pack right now.
Are not in the weapons pack?
They're not in the weapons pack. They're weapons that will come out very soon.
Yeah, let's see. Where is the... What is it? Oh, refueler, I guess that's what that says? It says refueler. Refueler!
Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm totally not just sitting in here working on.
Okay, so if you folks are not familiar with the EHCS, if I said the letters correctly, EHCS, right?
Yep.
It is an add-on. I will have to link it in the description below. If you're building a plane, or does it work on anything but planes and helicopters? Does it work on ships?
I mean, it can work on anything you want theoretically. I mean, that's what I made it for.
Yeah, I mean, it's a weapon systems thingamabob.
Yeah.
Go ahead, give me the description. How would you describe this?
It's basically an improved version of standardizing how weapons work and the ability to expand the use of what you've already made, so that you can add a weapon that will work with any vehicle that uses an EHCS controller, which is quite a lot of them at this case. So if you wanted to add a bomb, that was a very specific one, you can upload it and it will work with a weapons manager. It's basically a universal weapons management system.
Okay, so let me walk through, because I know I've played with it, but I haven't really looked at what the features are. So you can create these loadouts. Let me rephrase that. You can create the loadout names and they can be as long as you want. Is that why it scrolls?
They can be, so all of this is directly on the weapon. Nothing you see on the screen, like none of the data on the screen, except for the gun, obviously, is data that's built into the aircraft. So what you're seeing is information sent from all of the weapons, which is just a 1x1 microcontroller.
Okay. And the name can be as long as you want, right?
It can be up to 99 characters.
Okay, that's pretty long. Okay, now the first button is like your first page, right? On top?
So that is the weapons that you're selecting to fire. So that's your actual weapon selection screen. So, and then the arrow at the bottom, if you click the bottom arrow, it will cycle down. The arrow, sorry, on the first page. So now you can see that we move down to see more results, which in this case include...
Oh, okay. So if there's more weapons down below, you can get to them, right?
Yeah, if there's more than 4.
Okay, and what is this button doing?
So this is your actual hardpoint information, so you can see information about it. So in this case, you can see the name of what's on position 1 is Nuki GBU 15. Type is a rack, and if you click that third one, you'll see ammo on it is 6.
Oh, wait, what is that showing?
That's showing how much ammo, because these are actually, if you want to hop out the aircraft real quick, these are racks with 6 different GPS-guided bombs on them.
Oh, it knows the rack has 3 missiles on each? Really?
Yep, or 6 on each.
Yeah. Oh wait, 6 on each? Wait.
Yep.
Oh, there's 6. Oh,
These
they're
are 6.
stacked. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. And that the missile is showing that all that information. It's all
Everything is sent from a microcontroller on the attachment. So a rack, a bomb. So if you have like a fuel tank, you could see how much is in each individual fuel tank, and from there you can obviously press drop to get to drop them.
I dropped them.
Wait.
I dropped one.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess because is there more than one?
Oh yeah, no. There's one on the other side. So if you go back to that screen.
Which one was it? I don't even know which one it was.
It was the GBU
15?
15, yes.
Yeah,
so now you can see you only have 6. Sorry, I'm trying to make a way so I can see. Am I in your face right now?
No, it says empty right now. No, I mean your legs are okay. It says empty.
So if you go up to arrow, now here's the other one.
Oh, look at that.
And so if you have an activatable attachment for whatever reason, this other spot on the bottom will show up for an activate.
Oh, it goes through all the positions now. Okay, I thought you were only stuck on the one you selected. Okay.
No, this is totally separate. So this will show you all of what you have.
Okay, that is cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. So yeah, so you guys, I will link to it in the description below. I think it has like tutorials, right? It has more information.
I have a way to set it up, though. It's really, if you have a jet, you can use the controllers that I made to put on the jet. If you want to make a weapon system, like literally all you got to do is, for example, a missile like this, is just throw in a missile with a 1x1 identifier with its information, which will include things like its minimum range.
I'm gonna grab that really quick. So if I look at the planes, what am I looking on the missile? Is there
will be an invisible microcontroller on there with a composite output going to the hard point.
Probably hidden, right? Let's see.
If you can see it in the node view. So it's down there. If you're looking at the AIM-11, it's at the bottom front of the missile.
Bottom front missile? Can I see it? Is it invisible or something?
It is invisible. You'll see the node in logic, so you just got to know where to click.
Is this? I'm on the. Oh, is this it? Is this it? Right here where it says name, type, subtype. Is that
so that's your information. So you can type in a name, you can give it a type, which will be like a launch weapon, a fire weapon, a pod, a non-weapon, things like that. And subtype you'll take based off of a table on the workshop page to say, is it an air-to-air radar missile? Is it an air-to-ground radar missile? Is it a multi-purpose radar missile? Is it a GPS missile?
What does subtype do?
So that's what I'm saying. So you'll see a launch type weapon. That will be all types of things such as just various missiles and bombs. And so subtype you'll just take off of a table on the workshop page to see what you've classified as. So
okay. And what is all this information here where you got the minimum range and stuff? Is that controlling the missile or is that just giving information?
That's giving information for the HUD actually. So right now I know a few people have said they've been making some things that use that information as well, but the EHCS controller will actually output information about the weapon you currently selected, including its radar characteristics. So if you selected, for example, I'll go ahead and just set it up for you. Avionics, if we selected the AIM-12, one sec, touchscreen's a bit being weird. There we go. You can see on the HUD now, if you sit in, there's now a box on the HUD that shows the radar field of view for the AIM-12, which are long-range air-to-air missiles.
Oh, so if I put the target in that box, I'm going to hit it?
Yeah, well, that will basically show, I mean, it's not a guaranteed hit, but it's basically a representation of your missile's field of view, so you can see targets on if they are locked, and then the minimum range, and calculations based off the field of view determine the radar range. They basically show you, is this target being locked by your radar? Is it within your field of view? Is it within your range but not in your radar current view?
Very cool. All right. So this is a system. You can download it, use it for your planes, helicopters, probably your ships. And if you need help with it, Clara is always available for helping people, right?
Always.
Always. All right, Clara. Let's see. Do you guys have any more questions for Clara about this system? Sebastian says, I believe the best creation is the Funny Flare vehicle.
I'm spawning it in. Oh, let me spawn in another vehicle real quick. So hold up on that. I'm going to spawn in something else that you can go ahead and drive around before I send you to another dimension. Let's spawn in a car. What's a car I can give you? Here you go. Let's give you this. So, all right. You can go ahead and drive in the car for the few moments that you have left to live.
Okay.
Do not take that.
Yes. Trying to figure out if the brakes are on or off by default. They were off. Okay. All right. So I got a cute little car driving around.
And let's just say this ugly little truck. That's gonna kill me for saying that. Comes up to you if you want to go ahead and stop for a second. Just says, like, I'm having a bit of road rage today. I don't want to see you on the road anymore.
What just happened? What just happened? Where did I go? Where did
You probably just got sent to another dimension.
What did it do?
So this uses XML chaff with extreme amounts of power to basically put an insane amount of force into your vehicle to send it to a very, very far distance away.
Why did you break the game?
This is a well-known thing for a while, but they're hilarious.
No, I mean, did you break the game? I can't move.
Oh, yeah, no, this happened before, so good luck. You're now pretty much glitched.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to be moving at like 1,000
forever
normal speed. On this save.
Really?
Even if you die, I'm pretty sure that will be the case.
Is this because of that truck or because of something else?
It's because of the truck.
Oh,
So if I do it to myself, oh wait, oh you can't do it anymore. Oh, you used to be able to like self blow yourself up with it.
Okay. Excuse
so
me.
now
With
that
my
I bricked
allergies.
your
Got me
game.
crazy here. All right, Clara. Well, I think unless you have something else that I need to restart the server for, are we wrapping up?
I think that mostly covers some things.
Okay, so while I'm floating slowly down, do any of you have any questions for Clara, or maybe some requests? Maybe you would love Clara, sorry, didn't mean to kill your name, Clara, to build something that you need for your vehicle. She takes requests daily.
Oh boy!
I just make stuff up, don't I? I'm sorry.
You're opening up a world of pain there.
Yeah. So, any questions, Sebastian? Do you have any requests that you're not going to be doing in person? Nothing. It's pretty quiet. So, thanks for joining me and joining Clara, and thanks for Clara joining me. I think I said that right. Clara, thanks for...
Oh, here's the thing. Do you have any questions?
Well, oh yeah, I had a few, didn't I? I forgot, because I asked you a few questions before we started. So, one of the questions was, are you working on any type of system? Did I ask you this? I didn't ask you during the live stream, did I?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, well, let's pretend like I didn't ask these questions already. So if I did, I apologize. But are you working on any other system like EHCS that we might be able to use for our vehicles that might become a standard?
Currently, nothing that is imminent, though I do have plenty of plans to continue upgrading EHCS, whether that be like improving what's existing there or expanding different possibilities. But as of right now, there's no standards that I am working on. There are other standards out there, like one you mentioned, End and Link, that's kind of new, that you can add to give your vehicle wider compatibility with other vehicles.
Please tell her she's cool, says Warren.
Thank you, Warren Hepburn.
Warren Hepburn. Yep. Blues Place says, what a way to end the stream. Okay, let's go with the personal questions. Are you a violent person?
Only on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay, only on Tuesdays, Thursday. And so what is the fascination with the weapons?
It just ended up becoming one of the niches that I picked up because I used to basically just do helicopter things where I just made gyros and avionics and stuff. Like for a while, my whole thing was just making a bunch of little avionics. But then, for various reasons, I picked up helping out on weapons, and then I started making my own.
And Sebastian keeps jabbing at you.
I read that as it happened.
Yeah. And you are not from a military family or a military brat, right?
I mean, literally the only member of my family who has anything to do with the military was my great uncle that I've never met.
Okay, so you've never been involved in the military, never signed up or anything
No,
like that? No,
not my plan. I don't think my career will
All right,
be
so what is your
incredibly
most
helpful.
peaceful workshop build?
Most peaceful. Okay, let me take a look real quick.
Can you actually drive things out and stuff while I'm in?
Oh yeah, I can continue to drive around.
Oh, yeah,
It's
okay.
I'm completely normal.
Oh,
You're
okay.
just kind of.
I'm just. Can you see me floating?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can see you.
Just checking. Peace slowly
Most
cease
peaceful.
becoming an option.
I would say it would be the K70AM, which was a version of the K70 truck by Karn that I made for SRS. It's an ambulance. I'd say
Okay.
that's pretty peaceful.
An ambulance.
That
Okay.
is fine. That is
So
fine.
you want to help the people that you are hurting. I understand.
I mean, you gotta take advantage of both sides.
Okay.
It's
Just checking.
maximum profit.
All right. Can you bring it out while I'm standing up here in the air?
I, in fact, can. It's
And
an older vehicle.
was this a group vehicle or by yourself?
This is SRS. So, the truck was originally by Karn, and I just made the version that was the ambulance. So, like, this was just something I did in probably, oh god, maybe a day or 2 or 3. It wasn't that long.
And you haven't touched this, right? So it's working with the update, right? I'm just
Yeah,
curious.
this has not been touched since it was released. I don't think it's ever been updated.
Okay.
June 7th, 2022.
All right. Very cool. So I'll need to, excuse me, I'll need to put Clara's workshop information in the description right now. It just links to the TARS, but you want to check out all the builds and really leave comments if you enjoy any of them so they know that you're checking them out, because it always feels nice when you get a nice comment. If you're going to leave a mean comment, just, send them to me, and then I'll take them. I'll take the abuse.
Oh, don't worry. They'll see the violent side of me.
Oh, okay.
If it's on a Tuesday or Thursday.
By the way, you know what? We didn't talk about what you're also known for. We should probably do that before we wrap up.
Oh.
Rendering.
Oh boy.
Rendering. Do you still do renders?
I have not done any renders in a while for a multitude of reasons. Generally Blender related, also just time related.
Okay, and let's not forget a tutorial. You started a tutorial. Is there ever going to be a second part to the rendering tutorial on your video or your YouTube channel?
Potentially, there's a lot of issues currently stemming from updates to Blender that have made a lot of techniques very problematic.
Really?
Oh.
Unfortunately,
yes. The newer versions of Blender changed significantly how merge by distance works. And the import of PLIs have had quite a few issues, which are the files that Stormworks exports. And so, like, functionally, I have not been able to get any good renderings done on Blender 3.6 or anything newer. So for me to do renders, I need to go back on older versions of Blender and work from there. So.
Okay. All right, Clara. Well, before we totally wrap up for reals this time, is there anything you'd like to say?
Despite what Sam wants to say, the BGM-19, which is the newer missile, is better than the older BGM-6, which needs to be phased out and replaced.
All right. Well, you heard it here,
Only
folks.
Sam will understand.
We need to phase out that missile. So
that BGM-6 and replace it with the BGM-19.
So, and just to make sure, you know what? Hold on one second. Clara, let's make this official. Should we phase out what?
Replace the BGM-6 with the BGM-19.
Okay. There we go, folks. This is your chance to, make a difference. There you go. There you go.
Someone's gonna.
All right.
Wow, I wonder who's voting no.
Wow, who voted no? Okay, wait, it's 50. No.
Wow.
Uh-oh. It's 5 votes. We're on the yes. We're on the yes. We only got 10 viewers, so
Deb, I know you and Ewan are the no votes. You can't fool me.
3 more people. Make a difference here. You're either going with Clara or you're going with Sebastian's. What are you doing? Oh, Clara, it's going back and forth.
I think I should just give a demonstration as to why.
Oh, okay. You're gonna give a demonstration? Oh, wow.
No, that's a waste of time. But I'll just spawn them in.
Okay, spawn them in. Okay, and tell us, what's the difference between these missiles that we're arguing about?
Well, so they're basically the BGM-6 has been the standard Nuki, like just 1x1 radar missile that can be used for a little bit short.
Which one's which right now? I'm looking at. White is one, the new one, old one.
This one is the BGM-6, which is the old one.
Okay.
And this one's the BGM-19, which is the new one.
Okay.
So I ended up replacing it with a missile that is smaller, faster, and more agile.
And what is Sebastian's problem with it?
That it's not this one.
Because it's not white?
Because it's just not this.
Because it doesn't have giant fins on the back?
It doesn't have giant fins at the back, but because it's not a BGM-6, Seb is not happy.
Wow.
Seb is very much not happy.
Well, if your votes are all in, it looks like 62% is yes and 38% is no with, replacing the 6 with the 19. So I think, Clara, you are cleared by at least this very small group of testers.
I think this is just clear evidence, Seb. I think it is.
Yeah. I think that's done. And Sebastian says, you are not replacing my child. So apparently you guys have, what do they call it? Issues where the kid is going to live.
We like the beef over because we both make missiles.
Well, no, I was thinking more like who's going to get, the custody of the kid.
Who's going to get custody of the child?
Yes.
What's going to happen to the BGM-6 when it no longer has parents?
Exactly. Back to the orphanage, I guess.
we like the beef over missiles because we both make missiles for obviously both the Nuki. So I make a GPS missile, Seb makes a GPS missile. I make an air-to-air missile, Seb makes an air-to-air missile.
Oh, jeez. So there is a little competition. Very awesome.
It's
like Intel and AMD?
Yeah. It's not that serious.
Which one's Intel? Which one's AMD though?
Okay, wow, you're really, really asking me some tough questions there.
I don't know. I want to see.
I'm not very up to date on what's going on.
Which one is more cost effective for the average Stormworks user?
Probably the BGM-19. It's
there
smaller,
you go. You're AMD then.
Better.
You're AMD.
Okay, I'm AMD.
There you go. All right, guys.
You get more in a smaller package.
Thanks for joining us. This has been Clara, Anonymous Sandwich. You can find her on the Discord. You can find her in the different Discords for the different weapons people, like Nuki and STRS. No, that's not right.
SRS. I don't work on SRS stuff anymore, but I'm still in there.
There you go. And ASTR. And what's the other one? The new one?
Okay, I gotta clarify this again. I build stuff for Nuki, but I am also theoretically, technically in.
I'm just saying where you can find you. Where can you find you?
You can find me on a few Discord servers or on Steam. That's that.
Or just do what everybody does to me. Just friend her. Just go on there and friend her.
Don't send me mail.
Okay, don't send mail, but friend her, and then she'll deny you, like she did me. Okay, that's fine.
I did.
No, I'm just messing around. All right, guys, thanks for joining us. We will see you next time. This will happen about every 2 weeks if possible. What you can do is if you have a build, it doesn't matter when you built it. If it's an old build, a new build, it does not matter. If you want to show off something cool, because the workshop has a top 5, but that top 5 changes almost daily, and a lot of cool builds do not get on the top. And probably the past few years, we've missed a lot of cool builds. So if you have built something cool, you can go ahead and go to my Discord, and there is a section called Workbench Live, and you can submit your build there. You just tell Telly to add your thing as a nominee, and it will add it. And then I think tomorrow people will start voting on them. And then whoever gets more votes or whatever, we will go ahead and, if possible, have you on in 2 weeks. So there you go. And somehow Clara rigged the system and got on here immediately with the TARS.
I paid everyone off.
Yeah. No, very cool builds. Thanks for sharing. I'm sorry that I make them look so bad in the top 5, but
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. It's fine.
Okay.
You should read Steam comments sometimes if you're worried about yourself.
Oh no, I'm good. I get enough comments. Hey Clara, you forgot to pay me. Oh, Blue. Sorry, you have to put a bill in it. She paid everyone off to replace the BGM6. Oh my gosh, he is still on that. All right. See you later.
You know where I'm going immediately after this?
Where?
I'm going to yell at Seb.
All right, have fun. Say goodbye, Clara.
See ya.
All right, bye-bye, guys. See you next time.